The main goal of this conference is to bring together university and practitioners, academics and practitioners. This is what we're missing. In order to have innovation, we have to collaborate. So the main goal of this conference is to bring these two communities together in order to collaborate. This year we have people from 31 countries and we have about 100 papers that they will present in the next 2 days.
You can't just follow in the footsteps of what we've got out there as far as technology. You need to innovate not only in the technology but in how you develop the technology.
So do you think you're going to come back to Thessaloniki? How do you find the city so far?
It's beautiful. I would love to come back.
I think that it's important that we have many of these kind of gatherings because we do not have expertise. For innovation you can't have one expert. You need to have a sort of collective wisdom. So that means many people from different angles are looking at the same issue.
How can we enhance the development in industry and about the student area? How can we combine those two together?
Well, I think this is an area that has huge benefits for both sides, synergies if you like. And I think one of the ways we can do that is through either apprenticeships. So one of the things that's happening in the UK is that we have a development at the moment of really strong apprenticeship agenda, so-called degree-level apprenticeships, but also in terms of students on their programs more generally with placement opportunities where students will go out and will work with industry partners.
This is my first time. I've been invited as a keynote. It gave me a possibility to meet a variety of researchers and practitioners and governmental audiences from other countries that I usually do not meet at other conferences. And I also must say that this has been a fantastic venue here in Thessaloniki. It's very well organized and it brings together people in a new way.
First of all, the conference scope is very important, and by default it bridges the gap between research, academia and businesses. And the more it does it, the better it is.
It's a very important conference because it tries to figure out how the whole phenomenon of innovation and entrepreneurship and integration into entrepreneurial ecosystems works. It is a new phenomenon for the whole society, very important for the economy and for the technology.
It's my fourth time that I'm in this conference and I present some papers, and I really love it. I really like being here with people from universities and industry at the same time. I really love it. I really like the people, the life, and the everyday life in Thessaloniki. I think it's one of the best cities to live in Greece.
I think it's very interesting. The main topic itself is of high interest to us, the linkage between universities, academia in general and the industry. This is a very important topic that both the academy and businesses are very interested about.
We're very thrilled, to participate in this year's ICEIRD. It's our first participation, and we're excited that our bid has been received well by the committee to host the next event in Doha next year.
A land of nurture and nature.
We think Qatar is an ideal ground for ICEIRD because the country spends 2.7% of its national GDP on research in general.